They have this antenna that picks up all the stuff, especially danger. Danger. In the middle of the night, the baby cries. Mama's awake. Papa sleeps. Mothers sleep near the surface. And the least little movement or sound, they're awake. It's built in, the female mother, that instinct. She says to her husband, go look, something isn't right. Downstairs. He says, no, everything's fine. She says, go look. He says, okay. He gets up in the middle of the night, stumbles downstairs, and the front door is open. Instinct. How did she know? They just know. I don't know how they know. They've got this instinct, especially for danger. Instinct. Interesting story in the Bible. It says there are sheep and there are shepherds and there are wolves. Fairly ordinary story. Shepherds and wolves and sheep. But that's not the end of the story.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, welcome to our Tuesday evening Fast Start Success System. My name is Coach Benjamin McCray, here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Man, listen, let's do this, man. We got a great lineup today. If you guys can hear me clearly, please do me a favor in our chat and just give me some fire emojis. Let me know that you can hear me and you see the slide overview with MWR, which is Make Wealth Real. Good stuff. Hey, Zena, what's going on? If you would, let me know where you're chiming in from, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take this opportunity to definitely send out those last minute requests. We got to load this room up. Send the message out to your teammates, your brand new business partners who just came on board, who need to get their training in and learning how to get to the money. Guys, this is all about getting to the money. That's what this training is. The first part of the training is the steps to getting Fast Start qualified, getting to that position that maximize the comp plan, and then we're going to do an enhanced training right after that, guys. So let's get this thing rocking and rolling, everyone. Give me 1 minute, give me 2 minutes, and we'll get things going.
To illustrate a point, the storyteller says, there are also some wolves that have learned to dress up like sheep. Danger. Now you need a woman. That instinct. Man says, looks like a sheep, talks like a sheep. Woman says, ain't no sheep. That instinct. Have you got this now? The work of summer. Here's what it's called, high drama. Nourishing and protecting. Nourishing with one hand and protecting with the other hand.
All right, let's get it. So, hey, listen, guys, let's rock and roll, moving full speed ahead. Again, guys, Benjamin McCray here. We're going to get things rocking and rolling. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. Get into a quiet environment. I want to encourage you to take copious notes and spread this information throughout your team. Welcome to all of you who are chiming in on YouTube. We get a lot of folks chiming in on YouTube, listening into our lives there. That's greatly appreciated. We're splitting our audience, though. And then those who are on our Facebook Live. Welcome, guys. And, of course, those who are directly here on Zoom. So this is our Fast Start training. We do this every Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. You want to make sure you show up. I want to certainly congratulate all of you who are past the show up test. You have made the commitment to stay plugged in and learn how to become successful in your business. Many of you, I know, could be anywhere else. You could be sitting on your couch, watching TV and doing nothing, but you chose to plug into a training where you can sharpen your axe. You want to sharpen your axe. Ben Franklin said, if I had an hour to chop down a cherry tree, I'll spend 40 minutes. I think it's a different time frame, but you get my principle. 40 minutes sharpening the axe and the last, what, 20 minutes chopping down the tree. I mean, that's what it's all about. You want to be sharpening your axe. This is what the trainings are all about. Plugging into these events is what we do. We're in the business of helping one another succeed. As we stay plugged in, we go through our ups and downs, and those bumps don't hurt as much. And guys, we got some brand new people who came on board. Whether you're listening to this in a recording or right now, congratulations to each and every one of you. Folks who went executive, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star executive, and above, certainly want to congratulate and recognize you. We have our leaderboard. Folks are jumping all over on a leaderboard. You want to definitely get into the back office and find out who's on a leaderboard. Congratulations to all of you who are on the leaderboard. So here's the deal, guys. As we move full speed ahead, and it goes back to what I was just saying, man, you got to have a strong why. Because here's what I know in business, and it's not just in MWR, but in any business. Every business is going to be attacked with ups and downs. Life is filled with ups and downs. You have death in your family, illnesses in your business. You have growth. You lose a major client. I mean, in this business, you bring on new partners. You lose major builders. I mean, it's just what it is. That's life. You can't avoid that. And here's what I know: as you understand your why, and your why is strong enough, then you stay the course until you reach your ultimate goal, guys. You gotta have a strong why when you get started in this business and throughout the business so you can stay the course. I strongly encourage you, you write down your why. You visit that why, read it before you go to sleep, read it when you wake up in the morning, share your why with your sponsor. Because what I need you to understand, guys, as I indicated, this thing is a roller coaster. It's like a heartbeat. There's ups and there's downs, man. And that's just what it is. Anything that's flatline is dead. It's ups and downs, and your why keeps you grounded as you go out here and build this amazing opportunity, this cash cow that's going to help you to steal back your time, get money out of the way, and fulfill the goals and objectives that God has out stored for you, whether it's digging wells in Africa or building schools and I mean, whatever it is your desire is, just putting your children in a better school, having a comfortable retirement where you could travel the beaches of the world, go on vacation, and just stay on vacation. I was talking to some folks over the weekend. I remember when me and my wife went on our cruise. There was folks who went on a 7-day cruise, and they said we were on a 7-day cruise. They were on day 14, and they were on their phones and computers booking 14 more days. That's freedom. Booking a vacation one way and then simply being able to just stay on vacation until you're finished. That's freedom. That's a strong why. I am in business to build a passive income that my money chases after me instead of me chasing after my money so I can live an amazing lifestyle. What is your why? Everybody's why is different and it evolves. Understand that, guys. So you want to make sure you don't shortcut, circumvent this part because you're going to come across those challenges and you want to share it with your sponsor because when you hit that challenge, you want your sponsor to be able to remind you and help you to pull you up out of whatever funk you're in so that, hey, listen, I understand it's not going the way you want. I understand somebody left. I understand whatever, but you said, and that's accountability. Understand it. Don't be afraid of accountability, guys. Understand that. All right. So in this business, we have 6 steps towards success. It's a simple process, man. All we're talking about is getting to the money We're talking about identifying our prospects, which is our inventory, sorting through our inventory, exposing our inventory, collecting the decisions, and helping folks get trained and duplicating this process. First thing is getting to the money. Guys, we're in the business to be a for-profit organization, and the way we go about getting to the money is by becoming Fast Start qualified. What does that simply mean? Getting 3 business partners and 1 membership on the books. 3 business partners and 1 outside membership on the books. Hold for 1 second. That's imperative to help you to get Fast Start qualified and open up the money, guys. All right, it got hot in here. I had to turn on some fans. All right, so how do we go about doing that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we launch your business. We get you in the business where you have your grand opening, get with your sponsor, let them know, hey, I'm ready to launch my business. I'm ready to get to the money. I want to get my investment back. And they're going to schedule your grand opening, your wealth party. And that's simply inviting people to your Zoom or into your living room, and you share this information with everybody you know. It's like opening up a restaurant. When you open up a restaurant, I mean, what do you do if you opened up any other traditional business? Think about that. If you open up a hair salon, a barber shop, a restaurant, a mechanic shop, or whatever, you tell everybody, hey, I'm in business. Come and support me. Come and check me out. You might not need a new car, but I'm having a grand opening. I want folks to come and see my location. Please come and check me out and support me in my grand opening. And then everyone will come. And if it's a restaurant, they'll try your food. If they don't like it, they'll leave. If they don't, I mean, they'll probably not come back. But if they like it, they'll keep coming back. They'll tell more people, and the cycle begins. But guys, you gotta tell everyone. And when you do that, you get, 10, 15, 20 people to show up to your grand opening because you're excited. You have posture in your voice. You're telling them your why. And they're like, man, I haven't heard you this excited about anything in a long time. That's what they should be saying while you're inviting them to your grand opening. Wow, man, you sound very excited about this. I haven't heard you this excited in a long time. I don't want to miss out. I'm coming because I don't want to miss it. FOMO, fear of missing out. People move because they don't want to be left behind. That's one of the major motivators. So you be excited about your grand opening, invite everyone, and then you simply introduce your sponsor. We'll talk about that in a few, and let them do a full overview explaining this amazing opportunity through our PowerPoint presentation. And then guess what? Out of those folks, you get 3 partners who come on board as business partners. You're going to get $50 for each of those individuals. You made $150. Somebody gets the membership but not the business. You made $50. And then your company gives you a momentum bonus of $150. You just made $350 by inviting people onto a Zoom and having someone else do a full overview on your behalf. Now you're in position to make $5 a day, $150 every single month. Your business is self-funded. This is the most duplicatable process in this business, having a grand opening. Because now that you've done it in a simple, duplicatable way, guess what? Now those 3 individuals you brought on board, they're going to go and do the exact same thing. So they'll have their grand opening, and they'll invite their folks, and they'll be excited. And those folks will get their 3 people. Now you have 12 people on your team. You just made $450 in a momentum bonus. And now you're making $20 every day, $600 a month in your part-time business. Guaranteed income, ladies and gentlemen. And now you qualify for what is called our weekly performance, whereas every week if you expand your business by 600 or more, 6 people or more, you get $300. blasted into your bank account. What? And then we duplicate it again. Duplication. Everything is the power of three. Put the number 3 inside the chat room, guys. 3 is the magic number. Don't make me go back to what is it? The 3 is the magic number. 3 is the magic number. Everybody gets there. If everyone just came and got 3 partners in one membership, this thing would run like butter. But understand is with those 3 to get 3, you have 36. Those 12 to get 3, you got 12. You got 12 to go get their 3, you have 36. We do that in 4 weeks. Every week you break a new executive. And now, as you're breaking that to 3-star, you put yourself in a position, you get that last momentum bonus of $900. And now you broke 6 in 1 week, 6 in another week. So you got 2 $300 more growth bonuses. So you made $600. And then, of course, now you're making $50 a day, $1,500 a month in your part-time business. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, $1,500 a month, your first 30 days in a business. Now you open up the $30 to $150 leadership bonuses down through infinity. $1,500 a month in your part-time business. You've created an income out of a $250 investment. You just made $2,300. And now you're making $1,500 a month. That covers your mortgage. That covers many of the bills in your household. That frees up some things right there. An extra $1,500 a month, you could fire your part-time job and come back home and have dinner at night with your children. Help them with their homework. An extra $1,500 a month. The company gives you 90 days. We compress that into 30 days. And now you're making $1,500 extra a month. That's $18,000 extra added to your bottom line, ladies and gentlemen. That's money. That's money. Understand, this is a business that's going to help steal back your time. You could tell people, hey, we're in the business of freeing up fathers and mothers and helping them to come back and sit at the kitchen table because they're not having to work 3, 4, 5 jobs. 2 jobs is for 2 people. This is what a guaranteed income can do for you, not to mention our membership. When they start going and using this membership and adjusting their W-2 and getting it back, whatever, $400, $500, $824 on average, lowering their bills, $143 on average, eliminating their debt, $607 on average. On average, our members is bringing $2,000 back into their pockets on average. But if it's $500, if it's $1,000, on top of your $1,500, onto your bottom line, guys. So you were talking about $2,500 added to your bottom line in your part-time business. Is that good or is that good? Give me some dollar signs. That's fire. I need you to understand this comp plan, this revenue sharing plan with ultimate duplication, by leveraging the systems that we go through, we become a 3-star factory. And if you're breaking 3 stars and helping people make $1,500 a month and pay their mortgage, you have a machine, a business that is absolutely unstoppable. Now, of course, again, it takes time because everything has its ups and its downs. Everything has its ups and its downs. You got to find the people who want to really do the work. But knowing that there's people out there, they're looking. You just got to make the studio exposures, and we'll talk about that. And then once you start tap rooting and duplicating and teaching that, now you get down to, that $100 a day, $300 a day, $1,000 a day. I need you to think ambassador. I need you to think ambassador. We want to start thinking about maxing out this compensation. It's there for us. Why shouldn't you be making $450,000 a month? $5.4 million a year, don't have to run up and down the football field, slam a basketball, or hit a note. Why? Why not? That's what we have in our possession, guys, which is absolutely exciting to be able to have a business opportunity where you say, if I just focus on this and get better every single day, 1% improvement, I can get to the place where I'm making $100 a day, $1,000 a day, $3,000 a day, eventually $15,000 a day by just helping people help people. It's rules to building a team. Exposures is everything. The fortunes in the follow-up, and we work with the willing. Let's get to the money. Guys, we talk about the baseball diamond. Uh-oh. Ay, Dios míos. Elisa, you changed to Espanol. Okay, I'm gonna work with it. I didn't know you changed. I got the one that's in Muable Espanol. So it's the baseball diamond, guys. I need you to understand this. Because when you get it to the point where it's as simple as possible, it becomes duplicatable. And when it's fun, people stick around. That's why I say, man, treat it like a game. Don't get so emotionally attached to one's decisions. Don't get so emotionally attached. If someone says no, so what? We're in the business of sorting, not convincing. We swing the bat. Guys, this thing is about baseball. And pardon me, this we had the Spanish team reinterpret the baseball diamond, and this one is in Espanol. I gave her these slides, and I don't know why it came back to me in Spanish, but I know it. So you have home base, casa. Casa is where you step to the plate. You're brand new. You're ready to get started. You know, if you watch the baseball, they're in the batter's box. They're swinging the bat, getting used to it, making sure they got the right bat. They're swinging the bat, getting that form. What they're doing is building a 100 name list. Nombres, 100 nombres. Your 100 name list, guys. Do not prejudge anyone. No prejudice. No prejudice. I'll leave that one alone. Do not prejudge anybody, and you always want to be adding to your list. Understand this, guys. No list, no business. Your list is your inventory. And imagine having a restaurant and you sell all your food and you don't reorder. That's what, unfortunately, most businesses, Rudy Poop businesses, y'all know what Rudy Poop means. Most businesses that don't last, they open up, have a grand opening, they make a lot of money, and they go out and buy cars and bags and all kinds of stuff, and don't go order food to start continuing to or service their clients. This is we don't have to buy food. We don't have to buy napkins, plates, and utensils. Our inventory is adding names to our list all the time. So once you got your list, you qualify your list, you don't prejudge. Now we pique interest. Pique interest. Créer interés. Do you keep your income options open? Abrías tus opciones de ingresos. Do you keep your income options open? Have you heard of this 72-hour money challenge? I thought it was mula. Hasquiscos del rete de dinero. I know that one, dinero. Have you heard of the 24-hour, 72-hour money challenge? Guys, you gotta peak interest. Do you keep your income options open? Are you open to making some incredible income without interrupting what you're currently doing? If I could show you how to supplement your income without interfering with what you're currently doing, would you be willing to take a look at this quick 10-minute video? They'll say yes. Now you take them to first base. One ra. I guess that's base. And here's where you have third-party tools. Understand this, guys. Using a video on your website, using the landing pages, your third-party tool. You don't want to be using your mouth. When you're talking, they're asking themselves, can I do what you're doing? Do I have time to do what you're doing? And if I'm willing to do what you're doing with my friends and family. So whenever you're exposing people to a tool, to the information, you got to be pointing them to a third-party tool. Understand this, guys. So once you point them to a video, would you be willing to take a look at a video? Yes, I can do that. Great. Great. Listen, it's a 10-minute video, so it's only 10 minutes short. I'll get back with you within the next 15 minutes. Are you in front of your computer right now? Can you watch it right now? And the reality is, most people, our computers is our phones. In many cases, folks can watch it immediately. And then you can say, hey, I'll call you back within the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then you gotta call them back. The fortune is in the follow-up. Hey, John, what's going on, man? I'm just getting back with you. Did you check out the video? What jumped out and caught your attention the most? What caught your attention the most? Not what did you think? What caught your attention the most? Whatever they say, the money, man, the membership, credit, home ownership, whatever. Exactly, man. That's exactly what caught my attention. The next step is 3 words. Listen, the next step is to put you on the phone with my business partners. You want to edify, edificación, edify your third-party expert. That's taking them to second base. You want to make sure you let them know they know 100% of the facts. They're down to earth, love helping people, love having fun. I want to introduce you to Mr. Ramirez, Mrs. Cawley, whatever. So you're edifying, you're building up your expert, and you put them on a 3-way call, which is second base. You put them on a 3-way call with your expert. A 3-way call, understand this, guys. La amistad 3 vías con el experto. Turn it up. Anybody, it could be 3 individuals, anybody but you. You want to put 3 to 5 people in position, and you want to make sure while you're doing your follow-ups, you're letting folks know via text, hey, Dr. Parker, you're available for 3 ways. Hey, Coach T, you're available for 3 ways. Get 3, 4 people in position, because when you're calling folks back for 3 ways, sometimes they get caught up. We all hate when that happens, but everybody's building. So you don't want to be relying on one person to move this ball forward. So if Parker don't pick up, you call hey, get on the phone with Miss Zena, Miss Edgehill. Guys, we got to make sure we get to know one another, know each other's information, and leverage the team, the system. Because now you say, hey, Mr. Parker, listen, I got John on the line. John just watched the video. He's a good friend of mine. He loves the money. He's a red. He's interested in the opportunity. John, and then this is before you click John over. John, hey, John, I got Mr. Parker on the line. So when you do a 3-way call, do a 3-way call with your individual on the line, but do not click them over to the expert until you lock the expert in on the line. Does that make sense, everyone? Please let me know if that makes sense. You want to make sure, so don't call the expert with the prospect already clicked in. So when you call your prospect, say, hey, listen, hold for a second. The next step is to put you on the phone with my business partner. They're very busy, down to earth, love helping people. Let me see if I can get them on the line. Click, click. You get, hey, Parker, how are you, sir? I have John on the line. You bring them up to speed on everything they need to know so that they could be equipped. Hold for 1 second. Click, click. Hey, John. Yeah. Okay, great. I have my partner, Mr. Parker, on the line. Mr. Parker, this is John. John, this is Mr. Parker. At that point, you be quiet. Put tape on your mouth if you have to, because you don't want to say anything else. Allow the experts to do what the expert does. And as you move through that process, once you introduce them, you be quiet. The expert's going to ask the questions and close the deal. Do you like what you saw? I mean, based on what you saw, do you see yourself as a member or as a business partner? That's a close. Man, I see the membership. Great. We're going to shoot you a quick link right now. Let's get you signed up so you can have your experts start helping you to get that shift your expenses back into income. I see myself as a partner. I want to get guaranteed. Exactly. I knew you was a sharp individual. When Miss Zena puts me on the phone with folks, they're always sharp. And hey, we're looking forward to working with you. Let's get you in the system right now. It only takes 5 minutes to get set up, and then let's get back on the phone and do a game plan to launch your business and get you in a profit mode. Zena's going to shoot you a link right now. Matter of fact, can you go and sign up while we're on the phone at this moment? It's only 5 minutes. I'm staying on the phone with you because how many of you had people say, matter of fact, I personally had someone, let me make sure they're not here right now. Yeah. I personally had someone yesterday said, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to get started right now." And then they text me said, "I'm gonna start tomorrow at 5 o'clock." They still haven't started yet. I had issues. My mom got rushed to the hospital yesterday. I was all off yesterday, but still, it happens where folks they don't follow through sometimes. When you get them on the phone, they're hot, they're ready, lock them in. Understand what I'm saying, guys? People get busy being busy doing busy things. All right. So now, once they say, "I'm ready to get started," or they might say, "I have more questions." And most likely they will say that because usually it takes 2, 3, 4 exposures before a person says yes. I mean, when you walk into a grocery store, you know what you want. You kind of got an idea. You got a pocket full of money, and the person walks up and says, "How can I help you? And is there anything I can help you with?" And the knee-jerk reaction is what? "No, I'm good. I'm just looking." That's just a natural tendency. So it takes 2, 3 exposures, 4 exposures, and there's really just 2 to 3 exposures in MWR, where now you have the expert invite them to a live event. Invitación, invitación, invitation. That's third base. You get them to third base where they come to a live event, evento en vivo, whether it's your private business receptions or your one-on-ones or your coffee breaks or what have you. You bring them to a live event where they see a room full of people. Our live events are our Zooms, where you have 20, 16 people in a room just like this, which is a low number. Where y'all at? But oh, you know what? Today's this is the week of the, and that's how it always happens. This is the week of the home keys to home ownership. But anyway, and then once we get them to home base, they go for confirmation, and then they move into closing the deal, signing up, and getting started in the business. And we simply rinse and repeat. Experto Sierra. Experto Sierra. Man, that takes a lot of work for you to do all this, man. Elisa, you are awesome. Guys, one of the key things, understand you want to always keep your bases loaded, guys. You always want to keep 10 in play. You always want to make sure that we work with the willing. We want to know that this is a numbers game. We're not in the business of convincing. We're in the business of sorting. And that's really what this is all about. That's what it's simply all about. We're in the business of sorting, not convincing. And if you visualize yourself in a coffee shop, I mean, have you ever been to a restaurant? I'm very observant. I watch things, and you look at a waitress. You have some waitresses who get flustered But then you have waitresses who just flow through the room all smooth. Want some more? What would you like? Some coffee? Would you like some coffee? And you have folks who say no. You have some folks who say heck no. I don't drink coffee. You have some mean people, they'll put their hand over the coffee cup and they just flow around. And when someone says, yes, please, I would like some coffee, they pour the coffee. And then they come back around, want some more coffee, want more. So that's what we do in this business. Would you like some opportunity? Are you open to an opportunity? Are you open to an opportunity? Are you open to an opportunity? We're in a business of planting seeds, guys. The law of sowing seeds. Please find that with Jim Rohn. The law of sowing seeds. What I went over last week. You sow, you cultivate, you reap that harvest. But here's the thing: like Jim Rohn said, when you're planting seeds, first of all, you want to plant, when you're planting seeds, you don't just plant one seed at a time. Some people do that. It's a specific seed you plant, like little beds. But then you have seed where you just spread it. And what we need to be doing is just spreading the seed, just throwing it all. When you're doing grass seeds, you just spread that grass seed all over the place. And sometimes those seeds fall on rocky ground. It's not going to catch. The birds come and pick it right on up and eat it right away. Sometimes it falls on thorny ground. Sometimes, the plant starts to come up and then a bird or the bugs eat it up. It's just what it is. Our job is simply to plant the seeds. There will be some seeds at some point that will cultivate, go down in the soil. And then, of course, at that point, you've really done your job. When you expose individuals, it's up to them to make a decision. We can't control what people say or do. We can only control the activities that we do. That's all we control, planting the seeds and then cultivating by following up with folks and then coming back with the harvest to see if that seed is ready to be harvested. Are you ready to grow and become $1 million money tree? That's really what it boils down to. It's a simple process when you really when you really understand this process and you don't get emotionally attached to it, it becomes easier. It's not easy. I mean, it becomes simple. It's not easy because, man, we dealing with people and people are not easy to deal with. I'm just saying. Folks say they want something but not willing to do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking to you. You here right now. You here. You got your notepad taking notes or mental notes or whatever you're doing, but you're present. But folks who should be getting this information. But hey, all we could do is love on them until they're ready to get it and ready to have that breakthrough. Here's what I'll say to that in regards to that. We don't get mad at people. We just help people to help people. Some people are in this business to lead us to others, and that's their role. You have folks who are connectors. You understand what I'm sharing with you guys? Some people are in the business simply to connect you to someone who's going to take off and explode. Then you have people who's going to come in and just simply explode. So we got to decide how that's going to work. What role does individuals play? You have connectors and you have leaders. Some people say duds and studs. That's not a nice way of saying it, but connectors and leaders. But the key thing now is getting out here, and we got to increase. Right now we're going through August, autumn. The leaves are dying right now. The ground is getting hard. Now's a good time for pruning. Let's talk about that. See, in the fall, we got to cut off the things. Like I got a tree in my backyard where my gazebo is, and I'm contemplating. There's a branch that just went irate. All my branches are going in one direction, and I have two branches that's just going straight out. It looked crazy to a degree, but it brings some good shade. when it's fully blossomed. And I'm contemplating right now is the best time to cut that branch. Should I prune that tree? We have people right now is pruning season. We prune our plants, we prune our trees, and we prune people. There's some people we need to cut out of our lives as we go into the next phases of our businesses. Who's in your business right now that needs to be pruned? You don't even need to tell them. You just limit your associations. You understand how that works, guys? You don't have to tell people in many cases. Some people you probably have to do that therapy with them. But they say you limit your associations or you just cut off your associations with individuals who's not helping you get to that next level. This is a time where we take that inventory we do when we go through the process of pruning. Because right now, I mean, we're growing still. Our businesses are gonna I mean, we grow during this time because we're talking about finances and people are looking to improve their finances and get through and close out the month strong and things of that nature. But at the same time, we need to be slimming down to speed up and go faster come January when everybody is looking with their New Year's resolutions of doing more, getting more, making more, and all that. So that hot season. So with that being said, let me stop talking and I'll open it up. If you have any comments, questions from anyone, actually the lines are unmuted. Let me see if there are any questions here inside the chat. Hey, Mr. Ramirez, what happened here, man? I got put into la Muabla Español.
Hey, Coach Ben, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Hey, listen, phenomenal job. I did know that happened to your presentation when Elisa was making the translation, but you know what? It could be in Spanish, it could be Tagalog. It doesn't matter. Your performance was amazing.
Thank
I
you,
like
sir.
your style, the way you train. I mean, you make it so much fun that there's no way that we couldn't learn. Because what comes out of you and how it comes out of you, it's just amazing how you express your training platform. You know it by
Thank you,
heart.
brother. Thank you, brother.
You know it by heart.
Hey, thank you. I love it. I love it. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's not English.
No, I got you, but great job. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, Coach Ben. Never miss your trainings. I'm always here.
Thank you, and I truly
Thank you.
appreciate you and everybody for plugging in. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Any questions from anyone or any comments from anyone? With that being said, listen, guys. Oh, wait a minute, dude. I closed out the slide. Hold for 1 second here. Un momento. Uh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. I want y'all to see it. Where is it at? We have our events that's going to be taking place tomorrow. Well, later on tonight. Tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the California movement. Guys, we are focusing on expanding in the California area, and you want to leverage and take advantage of that, guys. Who do you know on the West Coast? Who do you know on the West Coast? I mean, California, Colorado, Idaho, all those places outside of our time zones. If you got folks over in Hawaii, which I do, that's 6 hours from my time frame, but it's only 3 hours from California's time frame, and I get her to plug into that. It's just trying to coincide it, but man, get your folks plugged into the event tonight at 10 p.m. And then tomorrow I'll be conducting my lunch presentation at 12 noon on this same platform, theultimatecashflowsystem.com. Invite your guests. I get it done within 20, 25 minutes. They could come to lunch and learn how to get an instant pay raise and expand their business. Let's build hard into the luncheon. And then from the luncheon, they could come in tomorrow evening to the event tomorrow evening with Mr. Wilner and, and Mr. Phelps at 8:30 p.m., which is the zoom.thecreditteam.com. and the password is Credit Plus. Guys, tomorrow's Money Wednesday. So let's plug in, let's get things rocking and rolling and move this thing to the next level. We're halfway through the month of October. Can you believe that? Man, this month is going quick. So let's get after it, guys. God bless. Take charge. Let's go and let's grow, everyone.